Hey, thanks for being here with me today. Start this car show out with this first one. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Really beautiful color, well done. Pretty wild truck. Sure it said up there on the front what it was. This thing was cool though. Very cool car. Also love the color. And I'm going to jump into kind of the muscle car era. I'm going to be jumping around quite a bit at this car show. This thing was gorgeous. Love the color. Fit and finish was fantastic. Love the red interior. Just absolutely beautiful car. Wouldn't mind owning one of these. They even have some artwork here in the back. Like I said, this car was well done. An old Malibu. These are some of my favorite cars too. I really want a 71 Chevelle. This one's kind of close. And 350. This one was pretty well done. The pictures there show all the restoration that they did. And this color right here was absolutely beautiful. This blue. Big car. But yeah, this car show ended up being in January in Virginia, which is surprising. So it was cool to kind of see some of these nice cars. There's some inside and some outside, so I'll jump back and forth. There was no kind of organization when they were doing it. There you go, Loki, there's one for you, buddy. There was no real organization to how they were arranging these cars in there, so I did clips. I tried to put these clips kind of cars that go together type of thing. But this one was pretty nice. I don't quite know why this one didn't make it inside. But she's beautiful. And then this is a drag car. It's kind of unfortunate too, because like I can see cars like this is absolutely beautiful, but I didn't get to hear a lot of these ones. Big block, high rise. Don't quite see how that hood will close, but I guess it does. So this is, what is this? A Belvedere? No, Biscayne. Sorry, Biscayne. This one had a modern Hemi engine into it, a 392. This one was outside. There's another one I didn't quite understand why it was outside, not inside, but it was still cool seeing it. A really pretty car. Didn't quite get the back there good enough. And everybody's favorite, the General Lee. This one, I think the interior on it was missing, or like just the front bench seats or whatever was missing, but the rest of the car was pretty much done. So I don't know if they were restoring it for somebody, or if this was a movie prop car or what. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but it looked good. And then I'm going to go into some of the Camaros. There was a few 67 through 67 through 69 Camaros. This is one of them. Not sure why you needed the lights here with that yellow, it stood out. This is one I caught in the parking lot. This one looks really good in the camera, and it was a nice car, so don't get me wrong, but like if the camera could show it, this was a 10-footer. Very nice car. This would be more like, in my opinion, like a driver. Probably why he parked it out here in the parking lot instead of kind of showing it off, but like I said, I wouldn't turn that car away. It's beautiful. It's more of a, I think this is a drag car. The paint on this one was pretty cool. And this one's just straight. It looks like it's just straight racing. This particular venue that I went to as well was also really hard to. They were kind of tight, so normally I like to get lower angle shots of the cars, but it was really hard. There's a WRX next to this one. This one's got an LS swap in it. I liked the color combo on this one. The white and the orange. Interior looks pretty decent. Really like the wheels on this car. And I believe this is a 71. These ones are cool too. I like these Camaros, but if I was to ever get a Camaro, it would be the 67 through 69. This, I believe, is the Gran Torino. Well, shout out to my cousin if you're watching. I know you have one of these. It was pretty. Not huge on Fords myself, but I'll obviously respect a nice build. A nice build is a nice build. So this one was nice. I like the color. Corvette. There you go, Lori. The Corvettes aren't really my thing. That's pretty much the same engine I have in my C10 there. Interior's decent. If this is a car I wouldn't turn away. I like it. This is nice blue. This is one of my favorite cars. Not necessarily at this show, but just in general. The 55. This isn't a Bel Air. I believe it's a 210, but it's got the stuff in between the doors there. But the 55 out of the Tri-5 is my favorite. Just like that one. So I cut over. You can see there's nothing in between the doors there. I believe that one is a Bel Air. This car was really nice. There was quite a few burnt orange ones. When I was putting this together, I thought they were a couple together. The ghost flames on this is really nice. Just this car was pretty. I really like the color. Two side doors there. And I put this one in the wrong place in my video, but this is a pickup truck, a 35 Ford pickup truck. It was very well done. Just very simple and basic than these older vehicles. Really, really cool to see. Couldn't quite get the back as the owners were back there talking. This one is for sale. This one was outside. It's got a small block Chevy in it. Can't remember how much it was going for. $49,000 to $32,000. And it was like a black purple. I don't know if it's coming out in the camera really well or if you can quite tell that, but it's like a purple black. It was nice. This thing was pretty nice. This one should have been inside as well. I'm not sure about the price, but if you're interested, you can pause it right there and reach out to the owner and talk to him about purchasing that one. And we're back inside. I really like the color. Whoever did the seats on this one, those were really nice. Those headers are interesting. A little ghost, not really ghost flames, but a really cool paint job there in the front with the flames. An old roadster. This is a car I wouldn't mind owning someday or building. It'd be fun to build with my dad. This is a 31 roadster. It's got a Chevy engine into it. These are cool. That front end setup is nice. This one is another one. I really like the color of these things. 34 Hemi or Kiwi. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a Hemi up front. If that's what he was indicating. This car was really nicely done too. Anybody down there in the comments, if you know what that engine is, let me know. The color was cool. And then getting into some of the rat rods. These are some of my favorite things because I like to see people's creativity when they're building their cars. I also don't understand the flathead, so if somebody could explain why there's only 3 pipes but there's 4 cylinders. I don't quite understand. There's a couple cars like that, so if anybody knows, please let me know. I'm not kind of in the know on those flatheads like that. There's a 23T. This one was pretty cool. It's a lot of engine for that. Looks awesome though. Another rat rod. Don't quite know what was under the hood on this one, but this one was pretty cool. I really like the patina when they keep as much as they can on it. I think it was chopped. Just cool, well done. I like it. And this one's not really hot rod. Same thing here, the 3 pipes to the 4 cylinders on each side. Hopefully somebody can explain that to me, because I'm curious. Oh, this is Biscayne, I believe. And we got a couple of really nice bugs. This is also a vehicle that I really want to own someday. Maybe not this particular one, but I really like the old bugs. Now everybody wants the split window. I don't really care. I don't know enough about the bugs to have an era. This one was cool. I like them when they're slammed like this. This color was really nice. This one caught your attention from like across the show. Interior is pretty nice on this one, right at top. Cool engine in the back. Very, very cool car. This one, the camera doesn't do it justice. This red was ridiculous. Probably the best looking red car that was at this entire show. This bug's paint was unbelievable. Frenched in the rear tail lights. Very cool car. This one is for sale, so I kind of take my time going around it. Small block Chevy. Fit and finish on this one was really nice. Interior, pretty nice. I believe that's a speaker up there in the dash. Up top. Just trying to show all as much as I could on this particular shot. Love the color. Two-tone kind of sets it off, makes it look really nice. Looks like there was quite a bit of good craftsmanship that went into this particular build. I like the wheels, and I actually really like this truck. I wouldn't mind having it myself. Interior's pretty good. It looks like it might have air conditioning. I can't quite remember. And the front, I think I show who's selling it and his information. 37. Yeah, this one was cool. I wouldn't mind owning this one. And then the C10. These are obviously some of my very favorites. I love the C10. There actually wasn't that many of them at this particular car show. This one was done decent. Things that I like and things that I dislike about it, but you know, to each their own. Everybody has their own kind of way of doing their C10s. And I also really want to own one of these 3100 someday. This flame job was nice. Not sure what exactly is under the hood. It looks like it's probably a big block. To me, I think the purple, like obviously you went through a purple theme. I feel like the interior just went a little overboard with the purple. There you go, K10. This thing was nice. It's kind of hard to tell from this video. This thing was sitting pretty high too, so I don't exactly know, but this thing looked good. I wouldn't mind owning one of these. Very cool truck. And then this one outside was for sale. From what I saw, it's probably worth what they're asking for it, and it's the same guy that was selling the truck that was inside, if I remember right. I'll show the tag here in just a second. But it's pretty clean. All the way around. I couldn't see under the hood of this one. You know, just doing the walk around here, it did look like it's worth what he's asking. And I'm going to try to attempt to show you the interior here, and it's not going to work. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yep, same guy from inside, 24.5. I feel like that's a relatively fair price for what those are going for. And who doesn't love an El Camino? This thing's pretty cool. This was what I would probably classify as more of a driver. It was nice. It was nice. It didn't look like it had any rust or anything. Kind of went around this one quick because it was really windy this day and a little bit cold, being that it was January in Virginia. So This one I really like. Man, this was one of my favorite trucks at this whole show. Just these old Japanese trucks I really like. This is a old, I believe, Toyota. An old Toyota truck. Just I like that it's still the original paint, you know, and it's just original. And then a Ford. I don't know if this is the Highboy or what, but this thing was nice. Not, like I said, I'm not big on Fords, but you gotta respect a nice build, and that's what this one was. This one was done nice, zinc plating there, and tried to show you inside of it, but I think I could. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that one was nice. Also, some of the tow rigs were just as nice as some of the cars outside. This was one of the tow rigs for somebody that was at the show, and his tow rig was nice enough to even be in the show. Look how clean that is. It's ridiculous. So, some of these guys have some cool stuff. This van, the paint was really nice on this thing. This van scene's never been really my thing, never really been interested in it, but, you know, they're still cool. I know that they have a following, and I believe this was the only one at the show, so, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. Single back door, and there's a bed in there. Looks like shag carpet on that back door. This thing was pretty cool. This was a former Woody wagon, and this guy did it. Now the stripe down the middle was he did keep it wood, but it was like blacked out. It was cool. Not exactly sure what this is. Pretty cool though. I like it. You know, drag car. That would have been something that I would have been interested in hearing start, but it was already set up when I got to this particular car meet. But I've heard these things race in real life. They're ridiculous. This Mustang was for sale. It's outside. It's gutted, but all the body work and everything is done. And I believe that it came with the interior. So it's a 65 Mustang, or 64 and a half. 15 grand. From what I recall, the interior does come with the car, but it's not going to be completed, so. But I would say it's probably well worth what they're asking on this one. It wasn't bad. Another one of the cars that was outside. I don't remember much about this one. Looks like it's kind of stuck in the 90s, probably when it was restored. It's not ugly or anything like that, just, you know, an older style restoration on that one. And this was out in the parking lot. This pulled up right when we were leaving. Donks aren't really my thing, but like I said, I'll always respect a nice build. A nice build is a nice build. And this one was clean. It sounded really good coming in. And then he parked next to these other cars that I'm going to show here. Fox body Mustang. These are pretty cool. It looks like this one's more ready to race. Love the color on it. And this the Challenger. And that hood is really cool. I'd never seen one of those before. That's carbon fiber, obviously, and I've never seen one. This one looked really cool, like the wheels on it. And so that one was pretty cool. Pretty cool car. And Fox body back, and then the end of this thing. And then my favorite vehicle at this entire show, I'm gonna end here with in just a second. The louvered trunk there. And it was the International Scout. This guy, I talked to him for a little bit. He built this in his garage by himself. And this thing was clean, ridiculously clean. This guy's got some serious welding skills. This thing was beautiful. I was blown away at how awesome this truck was. Just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thank you for watching my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share.